Hey guys, it's Friday, which means I've got 5 of this week's biggest stories to get you all caught up on what's been going on. Here's the first one. Well, here's the title sequence and then the first one. Square Enix want you to tell them what game you want them to make next. The company is currently running a survey to find out what games you play, what media you consume, and things like that. But one particularly interesting question asks, what one game would you most want Square Enix to make in the future? Here you can answer as you please and write in anything that strikes your fancy. If you have a little time on your hands and feel like filling out the 22-question survey, you can find a link on the Final Fantasy Twitter page. Next up, we've uncovered why Batman Arkham Knight has earned itself an M for mature rating in the UK, and the answer's a little gory. In essence, the rating, which restricts gamers under 18 from purchasing the game in the region, was granted due to mild profanity and several scenes of torture. One such scene occurs on an operating table, while another is described by the ratings board in the following quote: "A vehicle's wheels are also used to torture an enemy in one sequence." Developer Rocksteady have said these scenes are essential to the story, so they're happy to cop the mature rating. Arkham Knight launches on June 2nd on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. As for this week in awesome cheap stuff, if you haven't picked yourself up a new generation console yet, there are some really good deals around. If it's an Xbox One you want, then head to Amazon, where $350 will currently buy you the console itself, a 3-month subscription to Xbox Live Gold, a copy of NBA 2K15, as well as Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Unity. If the PS4 is more your jam, GameStop are currently offering up the console with Destiny and The Last of Us for $410, so that should keep you busy. Speaking of Destiny, whether you love it or hate it, the game has just earned itself a pretty sweet accolade, having won the BAFTA award for Game of the Year. Destiny had some stiff competition for the award since it was up against Shadow of Mordor, Dragon Age Inquisition, Alien Isolation, Mario Kart 8, and Monument Valley. Other winners included The Last of Us Left Behind for story, Shadow of Mordor for game design, and The Vanishing of Ethan Carter for game innovation. Finally, this week saw a slew of game delays affecting Project Cars Homefront 2 and Uncharted 4. Project Cars is now expected in mid-May, having been hit with its 3rd delay, while Homefront 2 has had its release date revised from sometime this year to sometime next year. Uncharted has been pushed back from this year to spring of next year, with developer Naughty Dog explaining that they need more time to deliver the title they've promised. Naughty Dog have said that the game is extremely ambitious, and they don't want to disappoint gamers with a half-baked version of their vision. Game directors Bruce Straley and Neil Druckmann are promising to reveal more of the game over the next year. They've said the team at Naughty Dog will be heads down working through 2015, making sure that Nathan Drake's story gets the closure it deserves. Let me know down in the comments if you reckon Destiny deserved to win the BAFTA Game of the Year award, or which other game you think should have won and why. This week on site, I give you a roundup of all the VR announced so far. On The Gist, we tell you some of our favorite PAX games, and in 2 minutes delves into Metal Gear's story. Those are all the things that I wanted to tell you about this week. As always, thanks for sticking around, and be sure to have yourselves a lovely weekend.